Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm so excited to bring with you as I'll be cleaning out and organizing underneath the kitchen cabinets and also the closet space in my kitchen. Just spaces and areas that get forgotten about or just don't care to do. But I'm also excited to share with you guys that this video is in collaboration with my dear friend Sarah with Paradise at Home. I'm going to tell you, she's got such a big heart and such a kind spirit. She's got such great content. I mean, content where I've had to watch, a second time, or go back and see, well, what was it that she did, or what was the thing that she just said, and I rewatch it again. I tell you, she has got such an amazing soul, and so I tell you that if you are needing some, extra motivation, that she is the perfect girl to go to, and that's why we collab today to give you that. Not only is she and I good friends on YouTube, but we're also great friends on Instagram, and she's got such her photos. I'm telling you, they're so much better than mine. 10 times fold. And look, no shame in my game, right? But she is amazing and has got such a great eye for things. And her family live in Georgia, and I can't rave about them anymore. So, or even enough so that you are influenced to go and check her out, because she is amazing. So if you are coming from her channel, welcome. My name is Rosa, and I'm a mama of 3 boys. My oldest is 18, my middle is 14, and my youngest is 11. And my husband travels for work. So there are going to be times where you do see him and times that you don't see him. And majority of the times you won't, because when he is home, I don't do much cleaning unless it's a huge project. But in today's video, I wanted to do some serious decluttering and some serious organizing, cleaning and rearranging a few things underneath the kitchen cabinets. Because like I said earlier, these are areas that, we tend to forget, or if not, we just, put a blind eye to, because it's just, oh, we'll just close the cabinetry, or, oh, it's behind the door, keep the door closed, don't open it, right? So, but today I just got tired of saying that, as you guys saw, that just some things need to get cleaned out, wiped out, and I wanted to start with freshening the space up by putting, I forgot what this paper is called, liner. I wanted to put some liner down that is going to help, kind of boost it up a little bit. When I open down there, or the pantry, or the cabinets, I'm sorry, I wanted to be able to open it up and be happy with what I saw. And so I love the pattern of this, and I use the same liner in our drawers of our spoonware, our hardware, and stuff like that. So anyway, let's just go ahead and jump in so that you guys can get an idea of what exactly I will be tackling.
Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.
Now, the first thing that I wanted to do was obviously take everything out, wipe everything down, and start to put things back in an organized way. As you'll see, that half of it is lined and not the rear, not the back part. And the reason why I did that was, 1, I was going to run out of paper, and then 2, I only wanted to do what would be seen closer up front, because as you will see, these are older cabinets. These are cabinets as old as the house, and the house was built in 1989, I believe. And so these are pretty old, and as an owner, I of course want to revamp and get new ones, but financially, there are other things that have taken, a priority, or things that we feel that are in need to be done first. And so our cabinets, because they still work and they hold our stuff, they may not look pretty, but they still do their job. And so as in finishing the renovation to our kitchen, that would be the last thing that we would need to do, which is get new cabinets, and even possibly a new countertop. But until then, you know, we just got to put what we can do, you know, do what we can do, and to have them last and as long as they can.
Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes, with his humble lack and everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego, your undeniable, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes, with his humble lack and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes, with his humble lack.
A trick that I have learned in laying down contact paper is not actually rolling the paper off the back. Actually, if you saw here, it's just pulling it back enough to get to the edge, to stick to the bottom or to the shelf, because it's going to be, one, easier to lay down and less frustration involved, and two, it'll be easier to remove. And so that I've learned before, after I'd struggled with laying down contact paper before underneath the sink in a previous video. And I can tell you the frustration of laying down contact paper by trying to make it perfect and get to the edges. I'm just like, and get it all flat without the bubbles. I said never again. And then I watched a video with another YouTuber, and she had used the idea, or said, just roll down the edges or the sides about at least 3 inches, so that it has enough to stick down, so when you pull it across to the other side, that it'll stay flat and it's just easier to remove and you don't waste the whole thing. So that is what I did, and I did it to all of the cabinets that I had worked in.
Fire that we watch it burn out. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. You feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers. Surprised, but I know I'm not over you. Keep missing our fights. Think I'm losing my mind, but I guess that's what love do.
Now, before moving over to the other side of the kitchen, I wanted to make sure that this side of the kitchen was nice and clean and tidy before I make the kitchen any more messier than it already was. And so that is what I'll be doing, is cleaning off the countertops, the stove top, and cleaning the front of the oven and just kind of getting it tidy and looking nice and neat before I head over to the other side.
Don't care what you came from, only what you gon' do tonight. This is what we came for. Let's find out what we're made of tonight. The way you rock the dance floor, I can feel your heartbeat on mine. I don't know what I'm in for, but baby, keep it going. I don't mind. We dance like nobody's watching. Dance like nobody's watching. My hands on your body, surroundings getting foggy tonight, but we just getting started. So physical and thoughtless unite, and we just wanna stay here. It's obvious, it's so clear now. I know what I'm in for, so baby, keep it going. I don't mind. We dance like nobody's watching. Dance like nobody's watching. Dance like nobody's in the street. Dance like nobody's in the street. We dance like nobody's in the street. Dance like nobody's in the street. We dance like nobody's watching. We dance like nobody's watching. We dance like nobody's watching. When you rock the dance floor, I can feel your heartbeat on mine. I don't know what I'm in for, but baby, keep it going. I don't mind. We dance like nobody's watching. We dance like nobody's watching. Dance like nobody's in the street.
While cleaning out and organizing underneath the sink, I noticed that the baskets were just gross. And so as you see, there was one of the pods, or the dishwasher pods, had exploded in the drawer or in the basket and kind of left a residue. So I needed to go ahead and clean that out and scrub that out. And so I ended up scrubbing out all of the baskets and kind of wiping down underneath the sink. And you'll notice that the contact paper is different from the rest. And one, that was because it was a project that I had done once before. And then two, I had ran out of contact paper. I didn't have enough to do the sink or underneath the sink, so I left it as is. But now I'm going to organize all of this and kind of just put it all in group everything, just, you know, put everything in its right group, and where all the soap is together, hand soap, dish soap, liquids, just all kinds of stuff, so that it's in its proper place and easier to find, instead of me searching for a few minutes looking for my one product that I've been needing. once I was able to get all the cabinets cleaned out and organized, dishes cleaned, the countertops wiped down, and the kitchen stove all cleaned off, now it's time to really tackle the mess and the main reason for today's mission. Getting this closet organized, cleaned out, tossed, things that needed to be tossed. This was a process for me, and a lot of that is because this is where all the dog food goes, the cat food goes, our brooms and steam mops and woofers and all kinds of stuff. That's what all goes in here, in addition to some of my husband items, just housely, like things that are meant for the house, and so like light bulbs and stuff like that. So I needed to make sure that this space, because it's not terribly large, and you guys have seen that or will see that, it's not large. So I need to make sure that I utilize this space to the best way that I know how, and that's by hanging a few things on the wall, even getting rid of a few things, moving things around, because I've noticed that when I move things around, I then find space, or I find new space for certain things to help me be organized in this space. And so I wanted to bring you along with me as I did that, in addition to giving you some motivation, because I can guarantee there is a spot in your house, either a closet underneath the pantry, or in the pantry, underneath the cabinets, anywhere, somewhere, maybe even your drawers in your dresser. Something in your house is like this, where it may not look this messy, but in your mind it is, because it's not what it can be, and it's not what you think it should be. And so I just want to encourage you, if there's something for you to take away from this video, I want to encourage you that our lives are always going to be messy. There's not one part of our house that's going to be pristine, not even to the fact of your laundry basket, because it's not pristine. You're not going to fold your dirty clothes nicely to be put in the laundry basket. So it happens. This is our lives, and it is what it is. But what makes it better for us is that we acknowledge when there is a mess and we try to fix it. So I encourage you to find that space, get it cleaned out, get it decluttered, and I can guarantee you that weight on your shoulders is going to feel so much lighter, and to the point where you're going to feel like, yes, I've accomplished something. Like I feel like I've done something for the day. But understand this, even with that feeling, please know that cleaning isn't something that should make you happy in the sense of, I've done something today. Going outside for a walk, talking with a loved one, helping your son or daughter with schoolwork. Those are the things that are very important, not housework. But I understand how important it is to at least attempt to have a clean home. I thought the best way to tackle this closet is to take items, do shelf by shelf, and refold or put away or throw out. Because if I took everything out of this closet, it would just, my kitchen would be filled, and you guys saw the amount of mess. And so I think that the best way, at least for this closet, obviously, is to do shelf by shelf, area by area. I know that Marie Kondo says to take everything out. I don't work that way. If I did do that, it would be a task for myself and for my husband, where we would, empty everything at one time and then put things back, because it becomes very overwhelming for me. And so this is a process for me to be happy and satisfied with, the process. And so instead of becoming overwhelmed and have my anxiety kick in and just not wanting to complete a project. So doing it area by area, shelf by shelf, it just seems to work best for me. And so figure out what works best for you when it's to declutter a closet or a small space or anything at all.
You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Cleaning these two areas, as I've mentioned a couple of times, are areas that I have just put to the back burner, kind of given a blind eye to, would go in them and know that these areas needed a little bit of love, if not a lot of love, but never really tackled them because of, one, the time, two, just the idea of going in and finding things that I know that I don't need but still keep, and it's just crazy. So but I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that today's video in collaborating with my sweet friend Sarah has given you the motivation, and we've given you double the motivation to go and tackle something in your home. I can't thank you guys enough for joining me, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you guys so much. You rock. Your love and your support is simply amazing. And if you are new, again, I hope you consider subscribing, joining my YouTube family, and hitting the like button if you like today's video. And with that being said, I hope you get to go clean something, organize something, and I will see you guys in the next one. Much love, and God bless.